Alright people, what's up? So, pardon my speech if I have any issues right now. I have this mouse sore I forgot I have, and it was healing up. I happened to pull off the, healing, like, I guess you would skin or maybe flesh, whatever it goes on. You know, so if my words don't come out as legit, it's because certain pronunciations and letter whatnots are fucking with me right now. At least it's not like the big mouse where I'm sitting here like, if I was talking that bad, I probably wouldn't talk at all. I'd probably say, hey, I can't speak really at all. I'm just gonna stay quiet, but enjoy the video. Because I've done that before in the past, if I ever feel too ill to do something. But I still want to record something. So, yeah. So, pardon me. The point of this is there's all these, I think they're guild heists or something. I was just going through my duty finder to find anything I haven't done yet, besides all the difficult shit. And I forgot that when you go to duty, you got your randoms, like your dailies and other bullshit. Get a little bit of reward, not really anything too great most of the time. But yeah, instead of going back and doing things I've already done or trying to farm any special mounts or gear like most people do, I just try to complete things once and get it over and done with, unless if I like it or if the reward is good enough, I will do it again. Like for example, if let's say it's past reset day, but Smileton or whatever gives you like 80 astronomy, I'm more tempted to do it, yeah. But yeah, this is neat though. So like you go into open areas, like places in the actual like map, instead of it being in a dungeon, and you just get to let loose with this stuff. It's kind of cool. I didn't even realize that there was a tank in here. all I saw was just the fancy group of folks that I'm with. Man, we gotta break a barricade too. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. I feel like I'm still playing Chivalry. But it's Chivalry but with goblins. Ah, I killed him. And if you guys are curious about the timeline of this is only like maybe an hour after my first 2 Chivalry episodes. So I'm in a very like, you know, war type mode still. So like, if I seem a little bit more aggressive when it comes to combat than usual, this is kind of why, because like that type of shit just gets me souped up. And even though I think I calmed down since I took a break, I'm still in like kill everything in front of me mode and do things. What's that guy? A blue mage or something? It's a very fancy individual, though. Oh, they put a bomb in there, too? Oh, they did. Oh, shit. I didn't realize at first until I started thinking about, oh, what if they're dropping more explosives? And my brain just kind of figured it out from there. What is going on like there? We're bouncing around the steps. Weird. Yep, killing them. The goblin's leader, Stip Flicks. Kind of weird to see goblins in Gridania, but I guess it makes sense, you know, if time passes with the story, enemies that usually shouldn't be somewhere are definitely going to be on the move. I love how that mage here came charging up with me, dude. That was amazing. Let's hit him with the big numbers. I'm a little bit angry though that we don't have all the combos because we're a weaker level. But at least we're level 26 and now level 5 again. Was like what the beginning of. What is that? That's actually about the that's about the healer because he looks fucking fashionable as balls. Like I don't know why there's a lot of fellow like end game people in here. I just think it's funny, especially with all these. So yeah, let's go see. Ah, so I got a commendation too. So I bet you that guy's probably thinking, wow, I got 2, or I got 3, or I got 1. I mean, either way, you got more than 1, that's for sure. Or you got 1 or more, that's what I meant. Yep. Oh, we got fucking Muscle Messiah. This guy's kind of like a meme existence of the server, where like, you know, the guy's just funny to see, and he's mostly like either in very beefy, over masculine armors, or he's just kind of there. It's not really like someone that you want to go, oh hey, I can depend on this guy. It's more like, haha, look at him, it's a jokester. You know, that's about it. So, yeah, and as you can see in the say chat is already, and oh, he's dressed as Sonic. Oh no. That makes it 10 billion times worse. The last time I saw him, though, he was in, we were doing the chi fate, and he was just there flexing that chi. He was just like, beware my muscles, you robot bitch. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna stab that bitch with you. Yeah, and he was just like, ha, you're funny too, Endurance, and that was it. But yeah, I wouldn't say we're friends though, it's really acquaintances. So, he can keep doing whatever he's doing, I'm not gonna stop and say hello. No point in doing so. Yep, and I mostly mind my own business anyway. Also, the reason why I was standing here is because one of my FC mates is there, Mr. Koopa Man. But, yep. I was gonna say what else is going on with roommate. Another good place to check out if funny shit's going on is Limsa. And most of the time, not too many things in New Granada though. Most people just ignore that place, or people go to the roleplay. Charlatan too, but most of the time it's just endgame people. You know, you're just there to get your loot. You know, people did their grinding with their XP and they just hit level 90, so they want their AF gear. Much like how I want my Dragoon AF gear too. Actually, speaking of that, let me go see if I can go check it out. Like maybe I can try it on. Because the Reaper one was cool, and the Machinist one is alright. Oh my god. Why is there so many people doing these things? Is there that many new people in the game? Like, I knew that other queues, like the more recent Endwalker shit, when that came out, like that was taking a good bit to like even queue anything. Sometimes. But, you know, I guess there's a lot of new people still didn't want to do these, and they're combined with, you know, folks like myself where we just never did them, and now we're doing them. Alright, let me be the DPS who queues. Yep, I was literally the last DPS to queue. But at least I made it into Charlatan before we stopped. So yeah, when we come back, as long as they don't talk too much shit, yeah. Also, fun fact, back when I first played this game, I think I was a gladiator, and I tried doing these. I did not know how to tank, so I thought I was just supposed to lead the charge. I thought gladiator was just like, oh, you're a gladiator, you gotta like fence the enemies and stuff. I didn't realize that there even were tanks in this game. I wasn't really sure what was going on in general. So, yeah. Oh, hey, I get to do, another one of my abilities. That's cool. What is that person? Dark Knight? Oh, should we defeat those bubbles? Oh, so we can just one-shot. What are you fixing to do? Trying to get us all killed? Wait, am I doing something wrong? I'm just gonna focus on the enemy for now. I think this is where I wiped when I was a noob. Like I didn't know what to do, and I still don't. Like oh no, they're dying! Ah, the healer. Oh no, we gotta kill it. Go forth. Stay alive. The stale acid bubbles. Oh shit. I did the wrong one again. Oh, somehow the healer is up again. Wow. Alright, let's get the healers since they died. You know, they deserve an upvote after dealing with that. Imagine dying during a guild heist. Oh man, I would feel so bad. Let's go see if I got a combination or not. I mean, probably not. Oh, I did. Okay. Yep. Probably for staying alive. Or maybe they saw me throwing my lance at the bubbles. I thought, oh, this guy's doing something. He he's taking the enemies down. He's trying to make sure we don't wipe. Good, awesome, cool. And just in case if there was gonna be some kind of crazy AoE, I had second wind ready. I was gonna use bloodbath. I had my potions, my sub potions. You know, most of the time I would go the extra mile and eat food too. You know, make sure maybe I get like passive heal over time. But it's a guild heist, man. It's not like we're fighting the biggest god of all. Like, I'm one of those people where even if I'm in a savage, like the top tier savage, I would not go and get the food too just to have a buff, unless if I'm like getting completely beat. Like I feel the same way about Pandemonium, really. Like I went through all the savages already, and a lot of people are like, "Oh man, I can't do it. It's so hard. I need a party. I need people to watch the video." Like, dude, just improvise, man. That's how you got this far anyway. How do you think you became the warrior light? You fucking adapted, you overcame, you figured things out, or you just improvised and you got lucky. You know, mixture of both. You don't have to do everything in every fucking detail. Like shit. And same thing goes for like machinists. Like I remember not from like on my video, but when like somebody watched me on machinist and they said like level 70, they were like, oh, you don't know how to play machinist, like you probably could never hit a crit, like you fucking suck. And I'm like, ah, okay, sure. And I'm like, watch me when I hit level 90, man, watch it. And then that's exactly what happened. Like now I can destroy when I'm on one of those things. And to give an example, not as like bragging rights, but as like, you know, just to kind of show like I know what I'm doing compared to the Hoinoi. Hold on. Oh, this is Tiamat armor? Oh, that's cool because Tiamat's actually one of my favorite dragons. It's fucking Midgar Somer's daughter. She's cool. Like she was in the prison, like instead of just moving on, she felt bad for like the events of Mankind and Dragon, so decided to leave herself in her prison, even though she could have easily broken out. Crazy. It's just like now I serve self-penance and woman. Also, this isn't. At first, it looked kind of dragoony, but it looks kind of. I'll be honest, World of Warcraft like a warrior. Like, I don't even play WoW, but like, I can tell from looking at this looks like some WoW type shit. And it really does. Also, this is the boots, right? So it's actually, let's just take off that. Oh, so it's actual regular boots this time, not fucking thigh highs. That's nice to know. But yeah, let's go see what kind of weapon they got me. Dancer, bar, ninja, samurai, monk, there we go. It looks like a super Estinian weapon. Yep. It doesn't even look like as though we would have our own originality as a dragoon. Like, I think the reason why they made a lot of this stuff like kind of Estinian-ish is because they know that a lot of us are gonna be fans of him. But yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Oh, cool! I got another. Oh wait, was that my previous one? Oh, I think it was. Oh, you know, actually, you know what? I think this is my my current item I got from yeah, it's the 590. Wow. So now my machinist is even stronger. Oh shit. But yeah, so let me give you guys an example of how much I know of machinist now. So we go to some place super hard, like I think the Ias are more difficult than the robots, so because they have like magical crits and can melt your health if you're not too careful. Like when I first arrived here, like the Ias were fucking me up. Like the dragons, the robots are pretty strong too, but you know the Ias are they're merciless, man. Like they will fuck you up, especially the ones in the face. They're like big and red, all that shit. Yeah, so we got Fate right over here. I might just kill something from that. I mean, I don't really need to. Oh, somebody snapped their fingers. Very, Emmett Selshi. Funny. But, yeah, Let's just hope that there's something I can fight. Or maybe I'll have to fight these weird technological robots. These things are difficult too by themselves, so if I can show you guys just an example of one, and we even put the chocobo away so that way I can, you know, show you what I can do. What can the almighty Ian do with his level 90? So yeah, we'll start it off with the damage over time. Hit him with this. Hit him with this. Boom. Bonk. 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 And another bonk and dead. So even though the bonks aren't as strong, they go so fast and they're quick. That's cool. So I even show you guys without the crits, like, you know, how the regular me fighting is. Yeah, it's a little bit slower. It's okay. Go over to this. There should be one crit to do. Yeah, usually when you hit this and then that missile, it does a lot more damage, but the fact that we even hit 11,000 even without it's pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and drop down. And we'll go switch back to Dragoon, and we'll continue this weird adventure of newbie stuff. Because I'll be honest, I think I went through all of these when I was on my previous account, like before I got permabanned. And then I felt annoyed the fact that I would have to do it again when I would have to get another account. Annoyed or bored? Whoa. Yo, these things just keep getting more epic. What the fuck? Like, it's like the actual storyline of the game. Like, you start off like helping farmers get rid of some varmints, and then just a couple days later, oh hey, there's a demon from the void that's been killing millions of people since like 10,000 years ago, and no one's been able to defeat him. So yeah, here you go, you gotta fight him. And oh wow, you beat him, you're the hero of us all. I don't understand. Like, I know that in this world all kinds of shit happens, but it just seems like we're picking off too many strong people. Like, they're all dying. Like, we're just taking away all the challenges that other people could be facing. Like, especially the weaker people too. So it would basically be like if you were fighting in a war and someone summoned Hercules, Kratos, and Spider-Man. Like, they're already 50 times the strength of thousands of people, especially Kratos, you know, a man that's strong enough to just flip a world upside down or punch a god through the chest when their bodies are already like quite stronger than the normal. But yeah, crazy. I still wish that they would let us explore this this map more. Like, I kind of hope that there's like a out of the map type of thing. Let's see. Also, I was trying to deduce something. Since there's multiple planets that we can see in the distance here, I'm kind of deducing like where everything is. Like, imagine this place here is either from the IA or they're from the Omicron, because I see some civilization there, so they're probably Omicron and IA, probably, maybe a little bit of both. And then if you look over here, see that's more that way. That must be from the dragons, maybe. Like, maybe their home planet. As what they were showing us the previous civilizations in that one duty with Materion fight, or well, right before the Materion fight, which is this ball of death above this planet. And I think this planet here probably had some stuff going on too. Yeah. Looks pretty dope. I don't even think they'll let us fly up to it though. But another thing I find kind of like off balanced about this especially is that this seems like it's a whole planet, right? But I think if we go all the way to the other side of the map, that we might just be able to see around it. Because that would mean that this planet is the size of this map. And that doesn't really make sense, you know, because if it's a planet, it shouldn't be much bigger than the map. Like, I hate to be very anal about stuff, But yeah, or maybe this is just the bottom seems small, but the rest of the planet is huge. Or maybe this is a moon, for all we know. Oh, there's another planet. Oh, and that must be the Ea planet. It literally looks like an Ea too. Wow. Well, that's interesting. It's almost like a sun. Weird. Huh. So I guess this area had like 4 or 5 different environments. Interesting. Yeah, this looks like an Ea thing in front of me here. Oh, hey, my dude's ready. Sweet. Yep. Awesome sauce. I hope it's a straight to the demon type of fight, because I don't want to have to fight through like a billion ads again. Oh, someone said God, this one. Where's that wood hound at? I'll take him out. Don't worry, gang. I got your back. I think the flames are, let's draw Buso away from the flames. Ah. So this is the tank's fault then, the reason why they're spawning so much. Wow. Yeah, there you go, man. You gotta pull them away faster. Fucking tank. I think they're doing this on purpose, maybe to keep the fight more interesting, but yeah. It's whatever though. We're killing them. That's for sure. I think I'll just focus on fighting them too. We're not like in dire situations. You know, we're doing alright. As soon as he dies, I imagine his little army might fade away too. Or not. And that's completely fine. Damn, they have a lot of AoEs. I've never seen hounds do so many AoEs before. This is crazy. And it's like only these ones. So maybe that's why that person said, oh god, this one. I think somebody leveled up. A new recruit has arrived. GG. Yeah, see, that wasn't too bad. You're the hest around. Alright. Cool. Yep. 8,000 XP. I think somebody leveled up though. Oh, so Dylan went from level 62 to 63 for now. That's neat. Cool. So no combination, but a good amount of gil and 8,000 XP from that. It's not too bad. It's almost like if I were to do the hunt board quest for Heaven's Ward. Like I just did some Heaven's Ward shit, but that was a Realm Reborn guild heists, which I think we can do them over and over and over if we want to. So really, one of the reasons why I'm doing this, besides just figuring out like, or not figuring out, but just completing these in general, I'm trying to learn which one's the beefiest one. So instead of farming a dungeon, maybe I can farm a guild heist. Or whatever this is called. Guild chat, I think it's guild heist, right? Shit. I hate this controller. You have to like, if you miss it, you have to scroll back down again. Or scroll up until it goes down. Yeah, so these are in fact guild heists. Annoy the void. Well, let's just read some of these while we wait. A terrible creature calling itself Buso has made a terrible mine shaft his new home away from the void. Slay the fiend before he can do whatever it is he came from the dark reaches of the outer world to do. Buso draws his power from the eerie blue flames, which erupt from the carcasses of minions summoned from the void, and then sacrificed here in this realm. While these flames burn, Buso will be nigh indestructible. extinguish the extinguish the fires before attempting to engage him. They even tell you how to fight him before you even do it. And we were sitting here like, Alright, so here's the one we did earlier. A massive tangle of verified briar and vines, known by the locals as toxic Tamlin, has taken foot in footfalls and is poisoning the water which flows into the Nim River and eventually down to the Royal Tana Sea and Limsa Lamensa. Oh shit. The Morble must be slain before the city-state entire fresh water supply is contaminated, but to do so will require entering a contaminated I read that twice. But to do so will require entering a churning with deadly bubbles that release noisome fumes and bloodthirsty denizens of the deep. Yeah, you can probably tell I had a little bit of trouble with reading stuff when I was in school, but if I could go back in time now to when I was younger like that, when I was like forced to do that type of shit, like, okay, reading page 56 of the book, line 2, chapter 2. You know, I used to be a lot slower. Like, if you think this is bad, I would be like, a lawless cadre preventing, a lawless cadre of goblins live. I would read like the second line too soon, and then people would laugh at me, or like I'd just be embarrassed. Like most of the time, I would just like, you know, instead of being embarrassed, I would turn into delinquent mode and like call someone a bitch or something, or get myself into detention, because I would rather have detention on the Sunday and spend the entire next several months being made fun of. So I'd rather be a dude that's not to be messed with than the dude who everyone wants to mess with. So, yeah. But I'm a lot more open now about myself, so we can get over the hunch in both ways at the same time, and in a healthy way too. So, yeah. And to continue. Aladra's cadre of goblins has seized the matron's leaf, preventing passage to and in the upper reaches of the Troll's World. Now all those who approach are greeted with a shower of time-activated bombs tossed from behind the makeshift barricades. Slay the goblins, defeat their leader, and reclaim the area so that travel through the forest will be safe once again. And then the next one, where we find the Sylph. Hostile Sylphs who would rather see the Troll's World burn before making peace with the people of Gridania have begun using their forbidden magics to charm the forest creatures into doing their bidding. Temporarily enhanced by their spells, or by the spells, these turn creatures now possess the ability to enfeeble their victims with terrible poisons and wide-reaching attacks. Only by slaying the renegade Sylph leader Briaxio of the Well will the creature's minds be freed. And speaking of Sylphs, I find their lore kind of interesting, despite them kind of looking annoying and just sounding like pieces of shit. Like they're just very whiny, they sound like the little screaming thing from like Harry Potter, like, you know, that thing that was screaming the whole time that everybody hated, that we make fun of to this day. Yeah, that fucker. That son of a bitch. So, yeah. But yeah, going back to the Sylph thing though, their lore is interesting because they have that god Ramu, but he's like a sentient, like he's his own actual person. He doesn't like think like, oh, I'm the leader, or oh, he's just like he's the god summoned by the people, so his job is to defend. Like to him, he's his own person, and he's just bored and looking for something to do, but he's really smart. So he's like, hey, I'm just passing time, but you know, if you defeat me, I deem you worthy, and I will help persuade my people to understand that you mean well. So if you beat me, you show that you mean to go ahead and change the way that my minions or that my children are, you know, going around misbehaving. But if I beat you, nothing will change. I don't care what my good children do, I don't care what my bad children do. Whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna go off and do my own thing. That's Ramu, and he's probably the most interesting primal, in my opinion. But he's not my favorite primal. He's the most interesting one, but fight-wise, though, is Ravana for me. Ravana's so cool. Especially the theme song where it's like, I stand. You know, just deep voice singing. And I have a deep voice too, so when I hear that, I'm like, yo, that sounds like a good boost in testosterone right there. I'm about to fuck some shit up. I mean, I've been under his guardian. Let's read that since this is taking a while. A notorious band of outlaws known as the Red Belly Wasp, which are actually still in Quarry Mill area. You can still fight them and stuff, even if you do beat all the quests and stuff. Seeking to establish a new hideout near the 1,000 Malls of Totora. Once the leader is attacked, he will summon nearby allies to his aid, including powerful conjurers skilled in the arts of healing. Defeating these allies before engaging their leader will greatly increase your chance of success. And it's kind of good because I think that's around where either I started recording or not, I'm not sure. But I did go through here. I was fighting that Ishgardian looking fella with the typical guard armor from the Foundation, which you can see him in the picture there in the middle with the lance. He's a lancer. And the healer is the bitch on the left and also the right. The one on the left was healing the most though, just a heads up. So I went on ahead and killed those healers and said, fuck you, bitch, stabby stab, take that. And they were done. Alright, now we're on looking at this one. This one had a lot of poison. And also, I think I'm just going to summarize this instead of like, you know, just reading all this crazy, over-exaggerated paragraph. Because my jaw is getting tired from reading this shit. This one was a turtle that had some minions. And you had to kill the minions in the turtle. This one was a walk in the park at the beginning. And then you fight a frog with some rocks that are about to break. And when those rocks break, it releases more ads. But we were so tough that we didn't even get to the ads. So, yeah. This one was a duel-a-hon. I forget what else happened, but yeah. Even though it happened like within the past, like maybe an hour or two or something. I think it was before I went and streamed Chivalry. So right now my brain has memories of Chivalry replaced over top of that dungeon. Ooh, but look at this one. Wow. Is that a sage? Yeah, that's a sage. So this guy's probably trying to get every XP he can get. I thought he was a Highlander. It's just oh, it's the same dude from earlier, this J-Par guy. Wait, what? What's that thing doing? I think we just run away from him, don't we? What do they do? What the fuck? I keep thinking I'm ready to... Oh, God. Alright, no wonder why we were avoiding him. He deletes like half your health. Poor Sage. Here, let me stun your bitchy opponent. Oh, shit. Some of these guys are getting hit by the big numbers. It's not good. It's funny how these fights are usually so easy you don't even have to run the break. Where's that big piece of shit? Wah-ha! That would have been kind of funny though if we actually brought him. Actually, we could have brought him all the way back over to the other thing. Oh well. That was adequate. Back to me, adventurer. Your performance is deserving of award beyond that which was promised in the original record. Alright, that's probably from not dying at all. Cool. But oh hey, I got another combination. These things seem really friendly to get combinations. I think you get an achievement when you get like 100 or 200 or 1,000 or something like that. And I have 45. I think the most I ever had was probably on my first character before he got permabanned too. And I at least had like 103 or 133, maybe 233. It was one of those. It was definitely below 300 though. Yeah. So I didn't really do too much dungeons. Yeah, I would go through shit to complete it, but I never really bothered to do anything else. Yep, see who's on, girlfriend's not, probably getting ready for work. Yep. But yes, let's continue with this very strange adventure, and I'll try to review the other heist that we did. Oh. I wonder if I don't think we can do these on sync. I'll have to test that out after that if I can even remember. I probably won't, but yeah, cool. Alright, so let's go compare the XP limit. Oh shit, I was really close to these enemies. I keep feeling like I'm on my level 90, but I'm on a level 73 Dragoon. I'm like 20 levels below Ultimate Through at the moment. Like maybe at like 80 or 81 I can probably handle them, but right now, no. It's like you need the health, you need the default stats. It sucks. Alright, so this is 9,000 XP from that. Almost 10,000, and the first one was 8,000. So I bet you the next one's gonna be like 10,000 maybe. Let's see if we can get like a little peep. I know that these things stop at some point. Okay. So, you get almost 8,000 for completing it, and your reward for beating it is almost 2,000. So that makes sense for the 10,000. I don't get why they just don't put that into one category. But oh well. And we get 3,000 kills. No, which ain't too bad. I'm not gonna complain about that. Yeah. And also, just to show you guys, I actually have astronomy capped before the reset. So I'm going to keep on trying to do that, where even though I won't be playing Final Fantasy as impressive as I did when Endwalker popped, I will still play enough to where, like, you know, I'll go through hunts like crazy, and, like, you know, they usually give you like a whole week anywho. It's like maybe every day I can do a bunch of hunts to do up to maybe 100, maybe 200. Like the first 3 days, I expect to have 150 astronomy, and then the next 3 days, you know, maybe 230, maybe 250, and then the next 3 days, you know, going into 300s, and then a couple days before the reset, like, you know, what I did yesterday, get it up to 450 again. Yep. Alright, but I'm a little sleepy. Let's see. 5-track content runs. Come spend time, some not. Bees need. How is the content run? If they're in some kind of party house thing, I don't get it. Oh god, it's a sausage fest. But yeah, people are doing Fate still, which I will eventually join that. It's kind of good to mix between Boja and that, because they give almost the same payout, like the Endwalker Fates. But, I mean, at least Boja gets poetics. I just wish that they would change up, like, you know, what you have to do and stuff. It sucks. Let's go somewhere I haven't gone in a while. Go Gold Saucer. And we'll go check if I don't have many seals or allied seals. I should probably get on those dailies again, because they're honestly why I have so many Aether tickets usually. Like I usually get like 200 plus now. After I do that, combined with like whatever the A ranks I can find within Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward. I think Stormblood gives you some too, since it's like previous content. so it almost barely counts as allied seal and Centurial, or Centurial if anything. But yeah. Let's see. I don't have too much MGP. I'm pretty sure last time I was gonna say 25,000, but we have 26,000. I'm gonna go trade that. I think we have a card that's been sitting in my inventory. Well, it was somewhere. Unless if I... Oh, here it is. Yep. I was gonna say, unless if I already put it on my retainer. Alright, 500 ain't too bad. But yeah, let's go see... Actually, let's actually do the mini cactbot, why not? I think he said the numbers are 305 or 3059 or something like that. Let's do that. Okay. So let's see here. I think if you have a 6, hit that. If you have a 9, you get 360. Or no, wait, what? 16. I think this is what it totals out to or something. Let's risk it all and let's hit this line. Yes, I look, but again, this time we'll follow my instinct. Let's see, 5 and 6. I'm gonna take that. Let's do that row again. Okay, a little bit better. Ah, you can keep going. Cool. Maybe they got rid of the limit. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's break the one with a 9 in it. Wow, only that many. I think that's all we can do. Thank you for your payment, but you can only purchase 3 mini cactbots per day. Damn. Alright, so here's something I haven't checked in like forever. Also, since Reaper's out, I wonder if they actually added a Reaper weapon to this. Or even Dancer for that matter. So you got Monk, Dragoon, Dark Knight, Warrior, Gladiator. Let's see if they have any new cool looking items. I don't get why they don't put all of the shirts within one column though, it's kind of weird. Let's see, Bunny, Crab. Now this one's the coolest. This is the one of the things I actually fought really hard for when I first started. I didn't do any of the Chocobo raids or anything. I did every day several hours of the Pack-a-Punch or whatever it was called, where you punch the dude from the Mandibles quest line. Mr. Big Man, whatever his name was. Okay, now here's the big pricey items. Holy shit. Okay. So this is mostly just for glands and whatnot, I can see. Man, some of these are like 100,000. Like, why? Also, I forgot I was supposed to check for Reaper. Like I said, I don't think there's any Reaper here. Like, I feel like they wouldn't add anything like that. But yeah, this Far Eastern thing, this wasn't added until Stormblood. That's nice to know. So see if there is anything new. Like, there might be new musics or whatnot, or maybe some emotes. Oh, there's the Dancer pole. Apparently that's only 2 million from that. Or, I mean, not 2 million, 2,000. See, Sabatender, that's the big, cactus mount. Oh, shit. And there's this thing, Unlucky Rabbit, some hair, / brigand, all spectacles. Perhaps a little too realistic. Okay. Yeah. They're not that great. But man, to think we've already done almost an hour of these guild heists. This is crazy. Like, most of the time, a regular dungeon would take this long. But we've already gone through like maybe 5 or 6 during this video at least. That person's name is Moist Sloppy Taco. Oh my god. Nice. Weird to go through a dungeon though at level 36. Man, this is Kothras, huh? Oh shit. That's nice stuff. Oh shit. I got you, fam. Oh, damn. Well, now we won't get that bonus because the tank died. Nice. If that tank died from here, I feel bad for what's going to happen in the future. Also, I noticed since I have more mid-game, semi-end game armor, I can just keep going past that. You sense a hostile presence. Oh, they fell asleep for 10 seconds. Okay. Let's make these bombs go off. Oh boy. Jeez, these things are tough. Okay, we go one down. That was but one variant of many. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Jesus. This is crazy. And they said the other one was the bad one. Yeah, right. Woohoo! Dragoon power! And people say Dragoon are floor tanks. If you know how to use the class right, just like any, it'll help you. Look at that, man. I'm the strongest one in here. I'm way over prepared. I'm from Endwalker, dude. Don't fuck with me. We finna do this. Even if the tank dies. Do not test me. I have the knowledge of a century. Ah. Alright. So is that mission complete? I mean, our weapons are off, so, I would think so. I think my commentation failed or something. Alright. Oh. This is accepted. Alright, so mine already went through. Let's go see what Sloppy has. They have level 80 gear, so they're probably used to doing other shit. Maybe they're just not used to playing Gunbreaker. Yeah. Hey, I got another commendation. I wasn't kidding when I say people are very nice on here. Like, you know, just noobs, and they vote for the person who they find the coolest, or person who stays alive, for the most part. It's just like going through the dungeons when you first played the game. Like, you know, you found very simple folk. It wasn't like, oh, like, you know, you just, you get upvoted if you hit the LB at the right time, or, oh, you get commendated if you do a certain tactic, or you've exposed mechanics ahead of time. Then you get the commendation and nobody else does. You know, dude, these times were different, like, with the whole noob stuff, so, yeah, good shit. So anyway, was just running out of time. We're gonna do War. Wow, look at that picture. That's like 5 of the dudes that we struggled with earlier. Shit. And it's a level 41, so I'll be able to do more stuff. But before we go and queue that, and before I end this video, let me go see what kind of abilities I have level 40. So I'll be able to do my AoE. I won't be able to do that, I think, or that. Let's see. Do I have my damage over time ability though? Ah, that's level 50. No. That's like my favorite damage over time move too. Shit. Because I think that this one only gives you like the boost, like your damage increase. I think you do like this and that, or this and that. Anywho, see you guys later. Peace.